get a lot of requests like, how do you play minor chords using major tunings? This is a D major. I'm going to show you G major, D major, and standard tuning. So here's just how-tos. I can give you the reasons why, but maybe that's for another video. So the easiest one is if you have your bottom 3 strings in this tuning, D, A, D. Those 3 work for any chord, major or minor, with its root here. So this would be a D, it could be a D minor. What I was doing at the beginning there was doing D to B minor, which is like that in this tuning. So what I did is I said, okay, my B is the 9th fret, which you should know. If you don't, you can figure it out. Okay? It's not really a total minor, but it does work. If I hit that 3rd string, that's going to make a major sound. See? We don't want that. Okay? Now there's 2 other things you can do. You can play the root here, and then if you go up to, that's the 3rd and the 4th string, 12th fret. So 3 frets above wherever this root is. Okay. The other one is if we've got a root here. This is an A, so here's my B. I go 3 frets up, but on the G on the 3rd and 2nd strings. And that's going to give me a minor sound. So here's an B minor chord. All right, or this one. So those are how it works for a D. Let's go to a G here. All right. Whoops, that's regular tuning, sorry. Here's my G tuning. All right, so in this tuning, again, it's D, G, D, G, B, D. Here would be a, pardon the tuning. That would be an E minor chord. So what do I do? Same idea. If I play just the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, that's like a power chord. It has no 3rd in it, so it doesn't sound major or minor. If I play the 2nd string with it, you get the major, so you stay away from that. And then the minor would just be, if you want to add to that, here's our root. Okay, in this case we're on the 9th fret of the 5th string. And then we go add the 2nd and 3rd strings. That would be your E minor chord. Okay, so let's just say we want a C minor. Okay, well here's a C. We'd add 3 frets above where we are on the 2nd and 3rd strings. So where else can we do that? Well, there's a couple of other places. I don't know if you know about this tuning at all, but here is a major chord. That's G major, these three. If you just play these two, like I said, you do this. There's your minor. The other major chord position looks like this. So what have I got? 7, 8, 9. That's a G chord in this tuning. If I drop this note down to here, we get the minors. So anything in a straight line we can use with a slide. So we've got, there's a G minor. If you want a closer root, there's my G, 5th fret of the D string. All right, but let's just say I want to do a G major to an E minor. There would be another E. Well, let me see. What did I say? So here's a D, here's an E. First 2 strings on the 5th fret. So all right. So G major, G minor, I'm grabbing the 2nd and 3rd strings, 3 frets above the root on the 5th string. Or all right, so you got a lot of figuring to do, but it's a good way to get to know the neck. Again, in this tuning, you're going to have the roots probably on the 5th string or the 4th string, and that's where to figure them out from, okay? So let's go to regular tuning here. I know I'm moving right along. So here's just regular old, and this one's actually probably the easiest because these first 3 strings are a minor chord. In this case, an E minor, just the first 3. And the root is the first string. So if I was playing a G to an E minor, here's my G, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And then 3rd, 2nd, and 1st for the E minor. Right. So that's really probably the easiest one is standard tuning because you have the whole chord right there. If you want to get a So I know that was fast, but it gives you a little bit of an insight as to how this is done, and it can be done. All right, have fun.